Sometimes things are difficult and life happens suddenly. Just when it seems easy, it doesn't turn out to be. There might be times when you get burned or stalled, but somehow you choose a way to smile through it all. It'll be fine as long as you keep playing this crazy game that we call life. Oh. Today doesn't look as bright as yesterday, and some shadows may look like they just won't fade away. You win or you lose, but nothing stays the same. Let life surprise you, it's all part of the game. It'll be fine as long as you keep playing this crazy game that we call life. Whoa. You won't know when your luck runs out. Don't let it get you down, 'cause life keeps going around. It's better with someone by your side, so find that partner for life. Sometimes the best thing is to know we're not alone, and there's always someone who will stay to brighten our day. Life is a game, so always make the right choice. In this crazy game that we call life, find a partner you can keep for life. Life's a beautiful game with a partner for life.
You are home with RLC Residences.
We are Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation. We've provided you access to world-class infrastructure to make your journey safe and extraordinary. We've been around long enough to know how to make your journeys more delightful, bridging destinations together. We exist to provide every customer with a safe and enjoyable journey by elevating travel through connections and mobility. We will continue with setting the stage for digital transformation in the transport industry, making every region accessible through world-class mobility infrastructure solutions. Creating pleasurable journeys. Embracing sustainable practices. Building connections. Enabling mobility. We are Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation.
More fantastic than Subic. Today, tomorrow, or any day. It's more fantastic than Subic. So get going and be on your way. Hang out, have a blast, chill out to the max. Any weekend or day. It's more fantastic than Subic Bay.
My Subic Bay. Pag 30 ka na, hindi na sapat ang basta gatas. Dapat, pang-adult ang nutrisyon. Birch Tree Adult Boost. Gatas na may triple boost ang adult level nutrients. Tulong sa immunity, energy, at brain function. Triple boost na gatas for adult level lakas. Birch Tree Adult Boost. Triple boost ang adult lakas.
Lakas! Nagsa-century tuna ka, no? Ang bilis, ah!
Nagsa-century tuna ka din?
When you eat right, people notice. Yan ang effect ng protein from Century Tuna. Get protein fit
22 grams.
in every can. Ang effect? Kitang-kita. Lakas maka-Superbond! We're waiting for you. Century Tuna. Unleash your Superbond era.
Someone's on a losing streak. Introducing Converge Game Changer Easy. With network prioritization that's built for gamers. With speeds up to 400 Mbps to help you win. And that's how you dominate. For every Pinoy gamer. Dominate more, spend less. With Converge Game Changer Easy.
Alam niyo ba? Stress ages our skin. Fight it with this breakthrough in milk and skincare. New Birch Tree Adult Boost with collagen. 3,000 milligrams of Glow Strong formula that help nourish and protect the skin from the effects of aging. Beautify your skin with the power of milk. New Birch Tree Adult Boost with collagen. My beauty milk.
We are creatures of possibility. We're driven by what could be. By the why nots. By the what ifs. To those chasing more, we're committed to powering it. With a connection built for what's next. Converge Super Fiber X. Built for how you work, play, and live. So you can live up to your potential. Live up to your ambition. Live to the power of X. Converge Super Fiber X.
Don't go too fast, mama. Steady on or I'm tripping. I'll tell you that I'm not slipping. Tell me not a thing ripping. Let's say that they will be ripping. Stay on top looking.
Pag 30 ka na, hindi na sapat ang basta gatas. Dapat, pang-adult ang nutrisyon. Bridge Tree Adult Boost. Gatas na may triple boost ang adult level nutrients. Tulong sa immunity, energy, at brain function. Triple boost na gatas for adult level lakas. Bridge Tree Adult Boost. Triple boost ang adult lakas.
Lakas! Nagsa-Century Tuna ka, no? Ang bilis, ah!
Nagsa-Century tuna ka din?
When you eat right, people notice. Yan ang effect ng protein from Century Tuna. Get protein fit.
22 grams.
In every can.
Ang effect?
Kitang-kita.
Lakas maka-Superbot! We're waiting for you. Century Tuna. Unleash your Superbot era.
Sometimes things are difficult and life happens suddenly. Just when it seems easy, it doesn't turn out to be. There might be times when you get burned or stoned, but somehow you choose a way to smile through it all. It'll be fine as long as you keep playing this crazy game that we call life. Oh. Today doesn't look as bright as yesterday, and some shadows may look like they just won't fade away. You win or you lose, but nothing stays the same. Let life surprise you, it's all part of the game. It'll be fine as long as you keep playing this crazy game that we call life. Whoa. You won't know when your love runs out. Don't let it get you down, 'cause life keeps going around. It's better with someone by your side, so find that partner for life. Sometimes the best thing is to know we're not alone, and there's always someone who will stay to brighten our day.
who cares about our 46 countries. Our top countries: number 5, Germany; number 4, Singapore; number 3, the USA; number 2, Japan; and number 1, make some noise, Philippines. Those countries gather in Subic Bay to take on some of the most iconic courses in the region, highlighted by the calm waters of Subic Bay, the fast and scenic SBECC Highway Bike Course, and a run course that has consistently been recognised among the most memorable in the Ironman Global Series. Alongside those two big iconic events this weekend, we also feature the RLC Residencies Iron Kids tomorrow morning on Super Saturday. This afternoon, we head down to the boardwalk for the Underpants Run presented by Sun Life, the Birch Tree Adult Boost Sunrise Sprint and Sunrise Super Sprint on Sunday, making this weekend a true celebration of sport, fitness and community for athletes of all ages. In addition to the race itself, the athletes will compete for the coveted qualifying slots for the sport's most prestigious event. That, of course, is the IRONMAN 70.3 World Championships to be held in Nice, France. And also this weekend, a qualifying event for the Ironman World Championships to be held in Kona, Hawaii. I'd now like to pass over to Dexter, who's one of the great local voices here in the Philippines. He's going to acknowledge our valued sponsors and partners. So Dexter, wherever you are, over to you, young man.
Thank you, Pete. The Ironman Century Tuna Ironman Philippines, and Century Tuna Ironman 70.3 Subic Bay are made possible through the support of our valued partners and sponsors. Our title sponsor, Century Tuna, the host city and venue host, Subic Bay Metropolitan Authority. Our bike course partner, Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation, NLEX Corporation, SCTEX, and NLEX Connector. The Filipino Elite Category sponsor, Philippine Sports Commission. The national agency presenting sponsor is the Tourism Infrastructure and Enterprise Zone Authority. National agency partner, is the National Sports Tourism Interagency Committee. The official swim sponsor is ROCA. AMLAN is our official water sponsor. Official logistics and courier partner, To Go. The official nutrition and course partners, Gugel and Flick Athletics. Our sponsors, Sante, Teresa Marble Corporation, Manila Bulletin, Tempo. Our media partners, One Sports, Signal. Sportograph is our official sports photography partner. Sunrise Sprint and Sunrise Super Sprint title sponsor is Birch Tree Adult Boost. The Iron Kids title sponsor, RLC Residences. Iron Kids marketing sponsor, Birch Tree and Milo. The Underpants Run presenting sponsor, Sun Life Philippines. This event is organized and produced by Sunrise Events Incorporated, part of the Ironman Group. We extend our sincere gratitude to all our partners, sponsors, government agencies, media partners, and stakeholders for their continued support in helping us celebrate the 5th edition of the Century Tuna Ironman Philippines and the 10th edition of the Century Tuna Ironman 70.3 Subic Bay. Through your partnership, we continue to inspire athletes from the Philippines and around the world to pursue extraordinary goals and prove that anything is possible. Back to you, Pete.
Thank you, Dexter. Of course, you'll hear Dexter's voice all weekend long. It's so cool to have a Filipino voice on our start, our finish, and throughout the weekend. We'd now like to acknowledge our distinguished guests that are joining us here today. Ladies and gentlemen, from SBMA, make some noise for Attorney John DeVito Aquino. This man from Century Tuna and Birch Tree, we'll talk more about him later, but the legend, Mr. Greg Benson. The little pocket rocket from Sunrise Events, Princess Galura. The Vice President of Operations of Ironman Asia from the Ironman Group, Carl Smith. The Brand Management Head of RLC Residencies, Isabel Ramaldez. He's a 5 times world champion. He comes back to celebrate 5 times Ironman Philippines. Make some noise for the man, Craig Crowy Alexander. That's enough. Don't give him too many cheers. Not too many. We got our athletes on stage as well. This young lady, I have the privilege of working with her. Wow. Every Iron Kids, Coach Annie Leon Brown. A lady who's done every one of the Ironmans here in the Philippines, Selma Hitalia. We've got Chad De Gia, JJ Cantor, to Noel Mandetto, not here, Abe Tayag, and Mervyn Santiago. We thank you all for being here today. We are going to hear to, wait up, you came late, it's on the back page. I hope you are Mendel Arce. Yes, Billito. Sorry, you should show up earlier. Now I've lost my spot. All right, folks, let's go back in the official side. For more than a decade, Subic Bay has welcomed athletes from around the world and established itself as the triathlon capital of the Philippines, a premier destination for endurance events. To welcome us here to the beautiful Subic Bay from SBMA, Deputy Administrator for the Business Group, Attorney John Vida Aquino.
Jem, life is indeed full of surprises. Life is indeed full of surprises. Why? I was asked to represent SBMA in this morning's event. I asked, will I be speaking? They said no. You will just have to attend the press conference. Now, I'm surprised I have to give a welcome message. Anyway, last night, I said to myself, I will just prepare one, just in case. So, of course, to the organizers, our sponsors and participants of the Subic Century Tuna Ironman, first, congratulations on another successful event like this. To the organizers, thank you for your dedication and hard work in making this world-class event possible. And of course, to all our participants, your determination, discipline, and perseverance will surely inspire all of us. Indira Gandhi once said, see, hindi ako prepared. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. The Ironman is more than a race. It is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the power of never giving up. May your achievement remind us that great goals are reached one stroke, one pedal, and one stride at a time. Thank you for making Subic Bay part of your journey. We look forward to welcoming you again in the years ahead. Congratulations and mabuhay.
Big thank you to Attorney John. Well, ladies and gentlemen, representing the Ironman Asia Group, of course, is Vice President for Operations. It's great to have him up here in his new role for the very first time, his very first event in this position. Please welcome Carl Smith.
Check. Thanks, Pete. Yes, thank you for the warm welcome. It's always very warm in more ways than one coming up to the Philippines. It's incredibly encouraging to be here for the 5th anniversary of the Century Tuna Ironman Philippines and the 10th anniversary of the Century Tuna Ironman 70.3 Subic Bay. We're very thankful to our sponsors and our host city here, SBMA, Century Tuna, RLC, Sun Life, and the many others behind the scenes supporting the event to make it possible. Especially grateful to Princess Galura and the Sunrise Events team for putting on just an amazing production as they continue to go from strength to strength and make the Philippines what it really is, which is a bucket list country and region for any triathlete to come and race at any of the amazing events that they put on here in the Philippines. To all our athletes, good luck. We won't let any wet weather get in the way or dampen any spirits. The sun will hopefully shine at some point, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. You will get on with it and tackle what's in front of you on the weekend, and I'm sure it will still be an amazing day, and you will be walking away incredibly proud of what has been an amazing achievement to get one to the start line, but also to get through the challenge of Sunday at the finish line. So again, a huge thank you from the Ironman Group. It's amazing to be here and see so many amazing partners and familiar faces, and I look forward to watching the race unfold on Sunday and seeing the growth and sport of triathlon go from strength to strength in the continued future. Thank you.
Well said. Thank you, Carl. It's awesome to see you up here as the role. Now, in the introduction, I did introduce this lady as a pocket rocket. I've had the privilege of knowing this lady. I've had the privilege of working with this lady for probably 14, 15 years. And every year, it gets bigger and better. More people come. She goes to bed at night thinking about Ironman. She dreams Ironman. She goes to work. She talks Ironman. She is the reason why Ironman is here in the Philippines. She's the reason why Ironman is so big in the Philippine world and, of course, throughout the world of Ironman racing. She's the president and managing director of Sunrise Events. Make some noise for Miss Princess Galura.
Thank you very much, Pete. That was such a long introduction, but thank you very much. Guys, maraming salamat for being here despite the rain. We prepared long and hard for this day, but unfortunately, may rain. We will continue offering eggs and praying, and hopefully, as Kuya Kim said, yesterday it will clear up Saturday, Sunday. There will be light showers. The full weather report will come tomorrow at 1 o'clock for the race briefing and another one at 11 o'clock. So first of all, thank you everybody. Greg Banzon, you are the reason why we are here. We have been partners and friends for the last 18 years. Bata pa siya noon. Guwapo pa siya noon. Guwapo pa rin naman siya ngayon.
Oh, so you better be careful there. Be careful.
Guwapo meaning good looking. So we've been together working on the Ironman brand, him as an athlete and a brand owner since 2009 in Camp Sur. They created a race in 2012 to 2014 with the 5150. Then moved on to a 70.3 from 2015 to 2026. Minus COVID, that is 10 years. And then in 2018, with the Sunrise Events turning 10 years old, we said it's about time to do the Ironman full distance. Who will have a problem? Me. Because I have to close the road, I have to talk to Miss Jem, I have to talk to everybody else, but it's about time to do an Ironman. And thank God, Greg being the marketing person himself, he created the line, maging Ironman sa sariling bayan. And that caught on very well because it's the only place where it's best to do an Ironman in a place where you will be supported by family and friends all throughout the course. So thank you, Century Tuna. I've been through so many rounds of management team of Century Tuna, but they have remained great. From Carlo, Shello, Bea, Ray, everybody else. Dada, thank you so much. Next, of course, I have to thank Subic Bay. Subic Bay, 15 years of partnership, dog and cat fight, sometimes lion and tiger fight, but at the end of the day, friends. Miss Jem, sir, thank you very much for that. And I am proud to say that we are the only ones who can close NLEX since 2018. You have to give me a big clap for that. You are the only ones on bike who can use the SCTEX continuously. And that's another dog and cat fight, but we will take on that fight as long as we have to. So that's SBMA and Lex, and for all our other partners. And of course, Crowy, triathlon royalty. He is 5-time world champion. And that means it's not chamba. Chamba meaning it's luck. 5-time world champion is skill, mental, and everything, all in that royalty. Sir Craig Alexander. Sorry, Carl. I'm giving you the last thank you. Carl is my colleague, then friend, then boss, then goodbye. Then this is the 360-degree comeback. He is now kinda my boss because he is now the VP for operations for Asia, correct? He is the only one in Ironman who I think understands Asia very well. He understands that here there will be lightning, there will be flood suddenly. So, Carl, welcome back to Asia. And for the rest of the people here, RLC, who has been our partners for the last maybe 3 years and 2 more coming, they are the ones pipelining the future of triathlon. The older guys here, they've been with triathlon with me since 2009 maybe, but a lot, Pete, have come and go. They went to pickleball, they went to Sparta, they went to High Rocks, but these guys have stayed. But thank you to RLC, we have 400 strong children who will be competing tomorrow, rain or shine. And the other age groupers here are my best customer in terms of monies in my revenue account because they have been supporting our event for 13, 15 years. So everybody here has done at least 4 Ironman Philippines and 5 on Sunday. I will leave it to them to tell their stories. But guys, thank you everybody for being here. It's been a long journey. Subic Bay will still be the triathlon capital of the Philippines. And more pressure, Miss Jem. We have so many guests from north to south looking at us this week. Mayor Brian Alcid from Lawag here, Sir Larry Monson from Imus, and Mikey Aportadera from Davao. Thank you guys for being here. We have to put on a good show because we have a lot of eyes on us on Sunday. Thank you, Pete.
We gave Princess 2 minutes, but because you called Carl the boss when we were in the Philippines, you are the boss, okay? You are the boss, and we do thank Princess Galura and the team, Sunrise Events. We talked about Princess dreaming about Ironman. Well, this man's day is all about tuna. He, for almost a decade, Century Tuna, and now with Birch Tree Adult Boost, have stood alongside athletes pursuing extraordinary goals. And with us this morning, he's not just the Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of Century Pacific Food, but he's also on the other side of the fence. He is an athlete. He has completed Ironman here in the Philippines and Ironmans around the world. He's completed many, many Ironman 70.3, and his passion for the sport, along with Century Tuna, has made this race what it is today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Greg Benson, Ironman athletes.
Good morning. I'll stand up because my brand team told me to make sure to wear the t-shirt and show the brand. Woo! Century Tuna.
Century Super Buds!
I stand for Super Bud, but I'm not a Super Bud by far. Now, good morning, everyone. Today, I think I'll speak a little bit about numbers. So obviously, this is the 5th staging of the full Ironman here in the Philippines.
Yeah!
What started out as a dream among triathletes like Abe, Annie, Chang. We used to travel all over the world just to race. And it was crazy having to figure out where, how, and how to get to the different venues to race. And that's where the concept of having a race here in the Philippines started to happen. And on a handshake with Fred, we knew when we first signed up for a minor sponsorship in Kamsur that we were going to ambition to do the full Ironman here. And lo and behold, here we are today for the 5th staging. This is also the 10th staging of the 70.3 here in the Philippines as well for Century Tuna. We've also, I've raced, including this Sunday, I've raced 7 out of the 10 of the 70.3. Wow. So I skipped a few. May mga problema sa love life nung panahon na yun. Joke lang. So I've raced 7 out of the 10 by Sunday. Maybe as a sidelight, we've also done 5150s also with Sunrise. And all of those races, 5 5150s, 10 70.3s, and 5 full, were all done here in Subic. Of course, with the partnership that we've enjoyed with Subic Bay, SBMA. Other numbers to think about, this is also the 20th year of the biggest model search and fitness competition in the country, Superbod, Century Tuna Superbod, it's the 20th year. Woo! So it gets bigger and bigger. It's through the Superbods campaign that we are able to encourage regular people to get into a fitness journey and envision themselves to becoming the best versions of themselves. This year we've entitled it My Superbod Era. And again, it's a trigger for most people or everybody to really get into their best physical condition by going on a Superbod journey with Century Tuna. So that's 20th year. Another statistic to remember, this is the 40th anniversary of Century Tuna as a brand. Century Tuna was put together 40 years ago. And then just to connect to a statistic, 40, here in the Philippines, when you think Century Pacific food, we account for more than 50% of all canned food and the packaged food consumed in this country. 9 out of 10 households consume our product. We serve something like, if I'm not mistaken, 16 billion servings of meals on an annual basis. That makes us really a key pillar for food security in this country. Lastly, last statistic to remember, when we launched My Superbot Era, this year's campaign, we anchored the challenge with evidence. And we put up a Strava, what do you call it? A Strava group challenge. To encourage people to share and talk about and make their fitness activity and journey visible. So we've been able to get 58,000 signups for Strava. That's the biggest sign-up in the Philippines ever. It's the biggest sign-up across Asia for a Strava sign-up ever. And I'm happy to report it's also the biggest sign-up in the whole world, 58,000. So Century Tuna again breaks the record. So to all of the athletes competing, we were all training over the last few months. All of us did our heat training, and we were all going crazy about the heat training. And then it's going to rain, but we are all what you call all-weather athletes. So I think we're ready. I encourage everyone to give it their best. It's a privilege and a blessing to do IRONMAN 70.3 of the full. But please race safe. If it's going to rain, watch out for the descent coming from Tipo exit. That's going to be a very steep and fast descent. Prudence over valor. Let's all race safe. Let's all be healthy. Let's all celebrate as we finish. And see all of you at the starting line. Thank you very much and good morning.
Big thank you to the Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of Century Pacific Food, Mr. Greg Banson. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about the 70.3. We talked about the Ironman, both happening on Sunday. But this weekend is all about the family. We call it the Ironman family. And tomorrow morning, the RLC Residency's Iron Kids is going to be happening. This is where we see our youngest age groupers from 7 years of age right through to 13, 14, 15 years of age. They get to do their own triathlon experience this weekend. Sunday's about mums and dads, aunties and uncles, grandmas and grandpas, but Super Saturday is about the Iron Kids. I'd like to present or ask to come to the stage joining us today, Brand Management, Head of RLC Residencies, to say a few words. Please welcome Miss Isabel Romualdez.
Hello, hi, good morning. First off, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of SBMA, Sunrise, fellow sponsors, media, and of course our athletes. Actually, it's also our anniversary, similar to Century Tuna. So Robinson's Land is actually celebrating our 46th anniversary. So we are a real estate developer, but we are also in the business of building better lives. And for RLC Residences, as the residential arm, we embody this by building homes because we believe homes are a launch pad for dreams and achievements. And we're really happy to be part of the Ironman and Iron Kids group because the values are aligned with our brand's values as well. We have an advocacy called Raising Little Champions. So RLC is not just short for Robinson's Land Corporation or RLC Residences. It's also short for Raising Little Champions. Yes, thank you. So Raising Little Champions is about empowering parents and families to nurture children so that they realize their potential. They have the support system to be the best selves they can be. So lastly, to our Iron Kids, our athletes, even though the race hasn't happened yet, I just want to remind you all that you are already winners. The fact that you show up, you prepared, you work hard, that is already a big win. So more than the trophy or the medal, it's the memories, the relationships, and the values that you will take home with you. Yeah, so that's it for us. Thank you.
Thank you. The big question is the RLC Bear going to be at the start tomorrow?
Yes, he will be
Yes,
there.
the big bear. I love him. All
Bob
right.
will be there.
You'll be there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Underpants Run is presented by Sun Life. This is a race week tradition that brings athletes, families, and supporters together for a light-hearted fun run. It's not about who's first. It's not about who's the fastest. It's called the Underpants Run, presented by Sun Life. It celebrates community wellness and the camaraderie that makes Ironman special. To share a few words about Sun Life's continued commitment to helping Filipinos live healthier and more active lives, here's a video message from the head of brand strategy and management of Sun Life, Mr. Don Aaron Pahay.
A bright morning po sa inyong lahat. On behalf of Sun Life, I would like to thank our partners, especially Sunrise Events, and our friends from the media for helping shine a light on moments like this. Through your support, we are able to celebrate stories of courage, commitment, and everyday choices that inspire more Filipinos to live right now and take charge in their health. At Sun Life, our purpose is clear: to help Filipinos achieve lifetime financial security and new health plans. That is why supporting events like the Other Paths Run in Subic Bay and the Ironman series mean so much to us. In a place defined by energy, movement, and the view of the outdoors. This event is a celebration of what people can achieve when they choose to show up for themselves, embrace the challenge, and keep moving forward. Through events like this, we are reminded that a brighter future begins with the choices we make today. We are choosing movement, choosing wellness, and choosing to care for what matters. And as Filipinos continue on that journey, Sun Life is here to support them every step of the way. With health and protection solutions that help them live with confidence and optimism. What makes today even more meaningful is the spirit of community all around us. Athletes, strategists, volunteers, and supporters come together, cheer one another on, proving that everything is life is made brighter when people live each other up. Maraming salamat po. And here's to an inspiring race weekend in Subic.
And a big thank you to Don Aaron Pahay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the magic number this weekend for Ironman is 5. This man is one of our world's best ever athletes, a future Ironman Hall of Fame without a doubt. He's won 3 Ironman World Championships. He's won 2 Ironman 70.3 World Championships, 5 World Championships in total. He comes from Australia. Please welcome to Subic Bay, the Philippines, 5 times world champion, Craig Crowe Alexander.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you, everyone. Very nice introduction, mate. Thank you. Can I just start by saying to Princess and the team at Sunrise, thank you for the invitation to come up and celebrate with you all. I was here in 2015 for the first running of Ironman 70.3 Subic Bay. I raced here in 2016 and 2017. Got invited back in 2018 for the first edition of the Ironman Philippines, which was amazing. You know, when I first met you and Fred, your dream was to grow the sport in the Philippines and to bring Ironman to the Philippines. And I think all these many years later, it's amazing to see what this event and what the sport has become in this region. I think the legacy is not only all the people racing this weekend, it's the kids in the morning at the Iron Kids who go on to be our next generation of little champions. And also, I'm just amazed when I travel to events all around the world. I run into athletes from the Philippines who are representing at the World Championships. And I think that's the legacy and your legacy, what you've done here. So it was always amazing to come up here and race. You would invite the best athletes in the world. Patrick Langer was up here one year. Tim Reed has been up here, Tim Burkle, Caroline Steffen. And I think it was important early to bring some of the best in the world to help inspire the local athletes. But now it's the athletes, it's all you guys inspiring us. So I can't wait to be out there on Sunday to cheer on all the Ironman 70.3 and the Ironman athletes. We've got a lot planned. So if you're around this afternoon, you've got a fresh, fancy pair of underpants, come down and join us. I know Greg's going to come down. Look at the shape of this man. Look what shape he's in, what a leading by example and partnering. So yeah, it's wonderful to be back. Thank you. Come and join us at any of the events this weekend. We've got a ride out tomorrow as well. And just look forward to cheering on all the athletes and celebrating with the Sunrise team. Congratulations.
Well, there he is, folks. Ring-a-ding-ding, we've got the king. That's him right there, folks. Unbelievable to see him. And he will be doing, as you said before, a couple of big things this weekend. We've got a nutrition talk this afternoon. We've also got the undies run this afternoon late. And, of course, tomorrow morning, a ride out with Craig Alexander. The only rule on the ride out is you can't beat Crowie. Okay, you've got to stay behind him. Let him win it. Okay, so let's bring up some of our special athletes, our age group athletes we're proud to have with us this morning for Ironman Philippines. Let's do a bit of a roll call. We'll just bring them up one by one, have a very quick word. The first one, this lady as an athlete, a superstar, part of the Philippine national team as a coach. She's an athlete and a triathlon ambassador, but she's also our race director for the most special event this weekend, the RLC Residencies Iron Kids. Bring up Coach Annie Della Brown.
Thank you, Pete.
Morning, Coach. How are we?
Morning. I'm so excited for this weekend personally because it has all my favorite things. You know, I love triathlon. Princess is right. I'm super loyal. I know a lot of my friends and former athletes have already gone and moved on to other sports, but I'm still here. Triathlon is my true love, and it's most especially Ironman, actually. So, and not only that, I also love racing with my friends in the Philippines. And last but not the least, there's going to be an Iron Kids race. So, yeah, I'm so excited, and I hope everyone can feel the joy that I'm feeling right now as well.
I can feel the joy that you're feeling right now. When I work with Annie, it's hard to find her because some of the Iron Kids are taller than Annie. It's very hard to find her sometimes. One of the athletes, though, this weekend who has completed every edition of Ironman Philippines, that means 4 has already been recorded. Going for number 5, Selma Hitalia. Selma, welcome home. How are you?
Hi. Like Coach Annie, I'm also excited because on Sunday will be my 10th Ironman. So I'm super excited. It's because mas best here for you. Tapos high five fellow athletes. So
first words in Ironman. You are
Ironman.
What do you do for 17 hours on Sunday? You can come and join the microphone. An age group journey reflects the power of Ironman. First of all, stand up. Welcome. What has Ironman done for your life?
It actually changed my life. So it teaches me how to be more disciplined. And I'm applying what I learned in these sports and also in my everyday life. So that's how thankful I am to the sports of triathlon and Ironman. Thank you.
Thank you to Ken Tour for the triathlon community and beginning. You're 5-5. Okay.
Anyway. Hello. Racing with Ironman since 2014 and stop. So like it's like even your wife keep looking at the house, you're cleaning outside 3 hours, 4 hours, and then you get home and she got mad. That's a problem training with Ironman, but I enjoy it. Yeah.
You've already got the Century Tuna Ironman Philippines shirt on. You're ready to race?
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm enjoying full IM is like one of the best. 5 times, yeah.
Going for 5 times. Good luck on
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
All the best. All right, we'll pass the microphone now. He's a multiple Ironman finisher. He's also a founder of Tri Clark Team, one of the big Filipino teams.
Sitting here in front. Thank you for inviting me. So, I have been doing Ironman since 2007. And I've done all of the 4 Ironman in Subic, and they are all memorable. The first one, of course, is 2018. No, it's history. Is the first full distance. 2022, I qualified for Kona for the second time, and then 2023, I qualified for Nice, the Worlds, and then 2024 was my 20th Ironman, full distance. So I finished that. But unfortunately, last year at Ironman Palawan, I DNF for medical emergency. So, but I'm planning to get back, of course, to the sport I love. And again, thank you, Princess and Sunrise, for bringing Ironman in the Philippines, and Boss Greg for continuously supporting.
All right,
Thanks,
thank
everyone.
you very much. Of course, the Tri Club is a very massive part of triathlon club racing. You'll see a lot of the same colours. The atmosphere of Tri Club Village really goes crazy. And this man, he's a superstar here in the Philippines. He's one of the Philippine top long distance racers. He has also been at the biggest dance, the biggest race in the world. Of course, it's in Hawaii. It's on an island called Kona. He's one of the first Filipinos to do that job. Please welcome Mervyn Santiago.
Thank you.
How are you, Mervyn? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. It's my 5th Ironman here in the Philippines. Sunday and good events.
Hi. Hi. Good morning. Raul Ramos, and for chairman of SBMA, sir. Hi. Good morning, sir. Yeah. So Subic Bay has hosted the Ironman for I think a decade now, right? And I just wanted to ask, how does it or how did it help the sports tourism and also the local communities here in Subic? Yeah.
Triathlon has been with the Subic Bay since 2012. And with respect to partnership with Century Tuna, it has gone way back 2013. Yes. The economic impact of the triathlon to the Subic Bay Freeport Zone is, of course, has always been huge. Huge in the sense that our locators, particularly those who are operating restaurants, hotels, and other leisure facilities, has been benefiting from this. And of course, it has boosted our tourism. And for this year, we have valued this event at 100 million. That's the impact that it brings. And of course, it has also encouraged our local community. We have produced local athletes that have been competing in the Ironman, and it has also helped discipline our youth, particularly those who have been joining events like this. We have produced Rambo, Chicano, yes, who has been a mainstay of the national team for quite some time. He is from Olongapo City. As far as the community is concerned, it has always been a welcome development ever since triathlon landed in the Subic Bay Freeport Zone. Though, every time we have this full Ironman, traffic stops in the zone. But it's a little sacrifice that we pay for a huge event like this. So basically, it has done us good. It has promoted the Subic Bay Freeport Zone not only as the triathlon capital of the Philippines, but it has boosted our economy. It has boosted our tourism. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next question.
Pete, I just want to add a little bit. Subic Bay hotels this weekend is super fully booked, as in it's like going out of your ears that we have to borrow the chairman's house so that we can stay in his house for the next couple of days.
I will.
So, I mean, that's how it is. It's not been like this. I mean, because of the war in the Gulf and then the war, increasing prices of oil, it has been difficult for local operators and hotels. So in March or April when we had Holy Week, it was it's not a very good season for all of the Philippines, including Subic Bay. It helps we are very happy to contribute
to the for Ironman groups, Mr.
Yes.
Carl Smith. I just want to ask, how has the Philippines grown within the Ironman Asia circuit over the years?
Yeah, thank you for the question.
of training in. I think one thing I always say to people who are new to the sport or first timers is just make sure you know the course and just try and relax and enjoy it. This is all the work, hopefully, has been done. There's nothing you can do now other than some of the logistics, understanding what the course is going to be like with your pacing and your nutrition. But I think the most important thing is mindset. Challenge. But I think that's what attracts most of us to the sport. It's not easy. We have to dig deep. Sometimes we feel good. Other times we feel not so good. But that's the challenge and the roller coaster of doing long distance triathlon. And I think you look to me, you're passing the eyeball test. You look like you're in pretty good shape. I think you've done a lot of good training. You just got to try and relax and enjoy it. Now, say thank you to all the who have supported you. Hopefully they've come to celebrate with you and just enjoy the day. It's a fun day. A lot of the work's done. If it's a big cake, you've mixed the batter, you've baked the cake, you've put the icing on, and now you've just got the cherry on top of the cake, which comes on Sunday. So have fun out there.
And the best news for a first timer, you will do a PB. You will do a PB. That's all triathletes worry about.
Okay, for Paul and everyone who raced for the first time, just enjoy the race. Then don't be nervous, especially okay, one at a time lang tayo. After the swim, then tsaka nyo naisipin yung bike and run. Okay? Remember, meron tayong mga 60, 70 years old participants that pinupush nila makatapos and nagagawa naman nila. Tayo, like you, Paul, you are very young and you have sobrang energy mo. Tingin ko, kayang-kaya mong tapusin yung race. And, remember, anything is possible.
All right.
Another one, sometimes at the start, masyado tayong excited. So that on your next Ironman, PR ka na.
Pete, 2018 on the first year, we had downpour as well until the finish line. 2023, we had maybe 3-story waves crashing, but there was no signal, so we cannot do anything. We have to push through with it. Everybody made it except those who did not start. So I think most important is to start.
Absolutely. You got to the start line. Now it's a Any questions? Final question, one more. Otherwise, we're going to ask our VIPs to stand up, come together for a photo opportunity. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being part of our media conference. It's a big weekend. This afternoon it starts with the underpants run. Iron Kids tomorrow. Athlete check-in, bike check-in, all day Saturday and Sunday. The big one, the 5th edition of Ironman Philippines, the 10th edition of Ironman 70.3. Good luck to all the athletes. Thank you to our VIPs. Now a photo opportunity. Take care. And remember, you have more fun in the Philippines. See you soon.
Sometimes things are difficult and life happens suddenly. Just when it seems easy, it doesn't turn out to be. There might be times when you get burned or stoned, but somehow you choose a way to smile through it all. It'll be fine as long as you keep playing this crazy game that we call life. Oh. Today doesn't look as bright as yesterday, and some shadows may look like they just won't fade away. You win or you lose, but nothing stays the same. Let life surprise you, it's all part of partner for life. Sometimes the best thing is to know we're not alone, and there's always someone who will stay to brighten our day. Life is a game, so always make the right choice. In this crazy game that we call life, find a partner you can keep for life. Life's a beautiful game with a partner for life.
You are home with RLC Residences.
We are Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation. We've provided you access to world-class infrastructure to make your journey safe and extraordinary. We've been around long enough to know how to make your journeys more delightful, bridging destinations together. We exist to provide every customer with a safe and enjoyable journey by elevating travel through connections and mobility. We will continue with setting the stage for digital transformation in the transport industry, making every region accessible through world-class mobility infrastructure solutions. Creating pleasurable journeys. Embracing sustainable practices. Building connections. Enabling mobility. We are Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation.
More fantastic and Subic Bay. More fantastic and Subic Bay. Today, tomorrow, or any day. It's more fantastic and Subic Bay. So get going and be on your way. Hang out, have a blast, chill out to the max. Any weekend or day. It's more fantastic and Subic Bay.
My Subic Bay.